Are you feeling overwhelmed when it comes to listing your first Amazon product and getting brand registered? Well, in this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to get brand registered and how to set up your first Amazon listing. And there's also a lot of great information in here about the difference between all of the different product codes, whether it's your UPC code, your GTIN, or your FN SKU. So tune into this video as I break it all down. Welcome back to FBA Unfiltered. If you're new here, my name is Taylor, and we are documenting step by step how we're launching this new product on Amazon FBA. It should go live in the next couple of days. We're really excited to share our progress with you. So if you want to see it go live, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on our daily updates. All right, so let me just make my way to the checklist. And here we have module 7 down here. All right, so as you can see, brand registry, barcodes, and product inserts. So let's talk quickly about brand registry. If you don't know what brand registry is, it is how you can protect your listing on Amazon from other people trying to sell on your listing. It also includes A+ content, which means you can add additional imagery to your listing to really make it stand out. It is, without a doubt, in my opinion, the way to go if you are selling on Amazon. I highly, highly recommend you get brand registered. So this is how you do it. Remember, at this point, you should have already created your business and you should have already begun thinking about your brand name. And once you've confirmed that your brand name and your logo are unique, they're not already taken, they're not already registered. And I went over all that in a previous video, so you can go check that video out. Once you get that all figured out, you're going to go over to brandregistry.amazon.com. and it should direct you to a page like this, and you will begin enrolling your brand. Now notice, to enroll a brand, you must be a brand owner, but your trademark doesn't have to be fully registered yet. It can be pending. Okay, so as long as you've submitted the trademark application, then you are good to go. If you need any other information before you start, you can always fill this in, your country, your state, and this is what you're gonna need for registering into brand registry with Amazon. You're gonna need your employee identification number or a corporate entity number or a LLC entity number or a limited partnership entity number. These are all basically synonymous, so just one of those. Usually the easiest to get is the EIN. You're going to need your trademark number. This will be on your trademark application. You're going to need proof of ownership and documents. This is also part of your trademark application. You're going to need manufacturing information and documents. This just means that you can prove that you are the one manufacturing this product. And then you're going to need product information and images. And this is the one that tends to slip people up. So I want to mention this one in a moment. We'll come back to that. So to get started, you just click enroll your brand. You type in your brand name here and you upload your logo. That's pretty straightforward. Then you're going to select where the trademark office is that you're registering under. In most cases, it's going to be the USPTO. We've been to that website multiple times. And then you're just going to enter the registration or serial number that's associated with your trademark application. Then you'll select a product category, whatever category your product is in. And then you're going to enter ASINs for products that appear in your brand, and that brand name should match the brand on the ASINs. Now, don't worry, we're going to go over quickly how to create your listing so that you can accomplish this, and I'll show you that in just a moment. But then these are optional. You don't have to put in your brand's official website. You don't have to put other e-commerce platforms or anything. Those are optional. But this one I do want to note, because essentially what Amazon wants here is a picture of your product with your brand logo on it, either your brand name or your logo or both on the product or on the product's packaging. Okay, so this is why getting samples is important, or at least getting mock-ups. All right. So early in the process, as early as you can, once you get your brand name and logo, you want to see if you can get a mock-up done. So let's say this could be as simple as your product packaging mock-up, or just get someone to do a 3D render of something similar. It doesn't really have to be your finalized product. I've put in products here when I first started and they were just prototypes essentially. But as long as you're uploading an image of something that is, going to be your product and has the brand name and logo on it, you'll be good to go. So you just upload all that, you click next, and Amazon will walk you through the next steps, but that's the initial process. This is the initial information that you need to get started. Okay, so that was briefly brand registry, how to get started there. Really, the process starts when you create your trademark and your logo, and you start getting mockups. But that's the initial brand registry information. The next thing I want to show you is the difference between all of these different kinds of barcodes. You might have heard of UPC codes or GTINs or FNSKUs. So I'm going to break that down. And the way we do that is we're going to create our first listing. So once you've created your Seller Central account, you can go to Manage All Inventory here, and it pulls up your inventory tab. Now you won't have any listings. That's fine. You're just going to come over here and click Add a Product. Now what you want here, this is Amazon thinks that you might be selling a product that already exists, but that's not the case for you. You're making your own product. So you're going to click blank form and you're going to start from scratch. Okay. Now you're going to put in your product name. Now this can change. So it doesn't, don't get hung up on this. We're just creating this as a mock-up of the listing, and we're just going to put in any old name here. Okay, so I've actually pulled up one of my upcoming products here that I haven't launched yet. So just to show you what my mock-up looks like, because I've just completed this exact process myself. This product does not yet exist, but I wanted to get my GTIN and everything set up. So I just did this process. So I put in the title, the product title that I thought I was going to use. You know, it's my best guess of what I think the final title will be. And I put my brand because I'm already brand registered. And then it's going to ask for this external product ID. The external product ID is going to be your GTIN. How do you get your GTIN? Well, a GTIN is a version of your UPC, or your Universal Product Code. You're going to come to a website called GS1. It's gs1us.org, and you'll create an account and you'll sign into your account, and you're going to get a page that looks something like this. And you're going to click Get Prefixes. Now you can see here the pricing. I would recommend when you're starting to get this lowest number, right? Because you're only launching one product probably right now, but this prefix that you're about to purchase will allow you to register 10 different products under that same prefix. So it's the same first, 5 numbers or so, and then the last few numbers are unique. And so you can get 10 UPC codes from this one purchase. So you can see here the initial fee is $250. So you do that. And now you're going to have purchased that prefix, and you're going to have a page like this. And it's going to say create your barcodes. So you'll go to create your barcodes. You can see here I have a bunch of products already here, but you're just going to click add a new product. And again, you're going to walk through this. Now, this product description, just copy the same name that you put in on Amazon. That's fine. Put in your brand name. That's fine. Whatever language, usually English. And then I don't fill out any of this. Don't fill out any of this stuff. And click save and continue. Okay, and once you go through the process, it's going to ask you, do you want us to provide a UPC code for you or a GTIN for you? And you're going to say yes. Okay, and so then it's going to assign a unique GTIN to this product, and you want this 14-digit GTIN. You want the GTIN, in other words, that starts with 00. So that's your GTIN. So essentially your UPC code gets converted into a GTIN, or in other words, a GTIN is a subset of Universal Product Code. It's just a specific type of Universal Product Code. So here it is again. The 12-digit GTIN is also called a UPC code here. Again, the GTIN is just a version of your UPC. You're going to take the 14-digit GTIN and you're going to put it back into your product listing. So that's what I've done here. I put that in. It's all good to go. And then you're done. Okay. You don't need to fill out all of the stuff for your listing. Just do what's required by Amazon to get the listing approved. In other words, just go through the process enough so that you can click save and exit down here, or save and finish. Click save and finish, and then your product is going to show up in this list of your inventory. And what you're going to do to get your FNSKU is the following. And the reason the FNSKU is important in this step is the FNSKU is Amazon's unique product barcode. Okay. So to get your FNSKU, you're going to come over here to these 3 dots and you're going to click print item labels. Now you can make this whatever size you want down here if it's set under thermal printing. Otherwise you can go to standard formats, but you have a lot of flexibility here, and you only need one of these labels because you're going to just click print item labels. Okay. And it's going to give you a PDF of your label. And now this number here is your FNSKU. It is usually, but not always, the same as your ASIN, okay? So you can see here for this product, it's the same number here, okay? But this barcode associated with this is your FNSKU. This is Amazon's unique identification number for your product. This is the barcode that needs to be on your product packaging. because this is the barcode that Amazon is going to scan. Do not put any other barcodes on your product. It just makes it confusing for the warehouse staff at Amazon. And if you're not selling anywhere else, there's no need. If nobody else is going to be fulfilling your product orders, there's no need for you to get a different barcode on your product. Just do the FNSKU barcode, this one here. Okay, so that's quickly the difference between the UPC, the GTIN, and the FNSKU. Remember, you're going to go to gs1us.org to get your UPC. You're going to tell Amazon what your UPC is in the GTIN format, the 14-digit UPC code that starts with 00. And you're going to use that to create your listing so that you can get Amazon's unique product identifier, which is the FNSKU. Okay, that's going to come in handy when you create your packaging. But first, I want to give you a quick tip here. As you're setting up your packaging, I want to quickly talk about packaging inserts or product inserts. Now, you've seen these. Usually, if you've purchased anything, it's a little slip of paper or a little card or something that the seller has included in the product packaging. You know, you open it up and they've got like a little thank you note. That's a product insert, okay? And product inserts are important for a couple reasons. First and foremost, they're important because they're how you're going to ask your customer to leave a review. Now, I want to be very careful with this section, so I've actually pulled up some documents here to talk about this, because we do want to ask for a review and we do want to use our product insert to make sure that we're asking for a customer to leave a review, but we have to do it in a specific way because we do not want to break Amazon's terms of service. So you can see here on this Jungle Scout article, it talks about how to make a product insert. Say thank you for your purchase. Obviously include instructions. This is a great time to educate your customer on how to use the product. Trust me, an ounce of prevention here is worth a pound of cure. If you can accurately communicate how to use your product on this packaging insert, it will save you a lot of headaches. So go through the steps of creating a good set of instructions so that you avoid customers asking you a bunch of questions and it just becoming a hassle, or even customers leaving bad reviews because they didn't know how to use your product and they were just using it the wrong way. And it's actually a great product. They just didn't know how to use it. So do include instructions. If you have a warranty or guarantee, you can include that. Okay. And it says, do request a review here, but notice it says neutrally. Okay. So you need to have good verbiage on this. You must say something like, you know, please, we value your feedback. Please leave a review or something like that. What you can also do, and this is the second reason why product inserts are important, is you can encourage buyers to connect with your brand. I'm going to tell you how to put 2 different QR codes on your product insert so that you can get the most bang for your buck out of them. The first QR code is just going to be the QR code to your website's landing page, or maybe it's a Facebook group, or however you want to interact with your customer. If you want to build an email list and you have a landing page that people can opt into your email list, you want to put the landing page QR code on this document. And a QR code is easy to create. You can just search for a free QR code creator. You can select pretty much any of these and you just copy paste the URL of your landing page, copy paste it into there, and it will generate a unique QR code for you. You can take a screenshot of that QR code and save it, and you will include that in your product insert. Okay. So what you don't want to do on your product insert is manipulate buyers to leave only good reviews. You don't want to say something like, if you had a positive experience, leave a review. Alternatively, you don't want to say something like, if you're unhappy with your purchase, contact us before leaving a review, okay? If Amazon sees this kind of language on your insert, they might flag your listing and it might get taken down for being in violation of their terms of service. Finally, this is super important. Don't incentivize reviews. You can't offer a gift card, a discount, or any other benefit in exchange for a positive review. Don't do it. Just literally say, thank you very much for your support. We appreciate your purchase. Please leave us a review. And then what you're going to do is you're going to actually add the QR code so they can just scan with their phone and it will take them directly to the review page for your product. Okay. This is a super cool little cheat code here. So pay attention to this. So to get that QR code, you're going to take this URL. Okay. And I'll link this in the checklist, but essentially all you have to do is take this URL and then add your ASIN number to the end of it. Remember, you have your ASIN number. It's right here in your manage inventory because you created the mock-up listing. So you just copy this number and you put it at the end after the equal sign of this URL. and then it will automatically direct people to leave a review for that specific item. Okay. So this is great because it just makes leaving the review that much easier for your customer. You want to make it as easy as possible for them to review your product so that you can get more reviews. So you just have a QR code on that product insert. They scan it and it takes them directly to the page where they can leave a review for your ASIN. All right, that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please leave a like. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. And if you would like to get your hands on your own copy of the step-by-step new seller checklist that I've been working through in these videos, you can get your own free copy. The link is in the description, and we'll see you in the next video.